Y'all, things are about to get messy because the streets are talking, and the latest tea is wild. Word is, Beyoncé's former surgeon is spilling secrets, and it's got folks shook. According to this alleged insider, Beyoncé has been pushing Blue Ivy to undergo plastic surgery to make her look more perfect. Now let's back up. We all know the internet has been ruthless to Blue since she was born, picking apart her features and her hair and constantly comparing her to Beyoncé. While some people celebrated her glow-up in recent years, others are now saying it's not all natural, that it's the result of cosmetic procedures. And it doesn't stop there. This alleged surgeon claims that there's a list of surgeries Blue Ivy is supposedly lined up for in the future. Yes, a whole plan. If that's true, this goes way beyond glam squads and red carpets. Since day one, the spotlight's been brutal. As Beyoncé's firstborn, Blue was instantly compared to her mother, with social media tearing into everything: her nose, her hair, and her smile. While some fans were supportive, a lot of it was straight up cruel. One of the lowest points, when Blue was still a toddler and people dragged her hair online. Even Saucy Santana chimed in, tweeting nasty things like nappy-headed and claiming Northwest clears Blue Ivy. And when people tried to hold him accountable, he doubled down. Over time, the pressure on Blue Ivy only grew. People began critiquing her fashion, her posture, and her public appearances, and the comparisons to both Beyoncé and Jay-Z got even more intense. Memes circulated, mocking whether she inherited Beyoncé's beauty or Jay-Z's features, often through a Eurocentric lens that erased her identity as a young black girl. And now, rumors are swirling that Beyoncé and even Tina Knowles are frustrated that Blue doesn't look enough like Bey. Allegedly, her glam team goes all out before any public event to soften her features. According to Blind Items, there's even talk about prepping her for a future nose job once she's of age. Supposedly, Blue Ivy is already reading the comments and becoming hyper-aware of the pressure to resemble her mother. One Blind Item claimed the princess of the dynasty didn't inherit her mother's face card. Instead, she's the spitting image of her billionaire father, much to the dismay of her glam team, who are constantly working overtime before she hits the stage or the gram. It went on to say Blue has leaned into makeup earlier than most kids her age, with a long-term image strategy already being discussed, allegedly involving cosmetic refinements. Whether she's on board or not, Mama Beyoncé is reportedly determined to position her daughter as the next big thing, because what's a billion-dollar brand without a legacy act? But not everyone is staying silent. Fans have called out the cruelty and unrealistic expectations being put on a child. They're saying it's toxic to obsess over a kid's appearance and speculate about surgeries. There's also growing concern that Blue is being forced to grow up too fast, from her makeup to her dance routines, even her stage wardrobe. Even Tokyo Toni has weighed in, accusing Beyoncé of putting Blue in situations that aren't appropriate for a child. And let's be real, if Tokyo Toni is telling you how to parent, things might have gone too far. At the end of the day, it raises a bigger question: how much pressure is too much for a child growing up in the spotlight? And who's really protecting Blue Ivy, the person beneath the brand?
No 13-year-old of mine is gonna be doing all of this in front of no grown. I don't give a f talking about. I don't give a f you ain't doing it. Do that shit you grown or old enough to do it. So guess, little Beyoncé, go ahead, cause later on she just training y'all next in line, cause Beyonce 40 something. How long she gonna shake that like J-Lo? Cause they got to. You're a puppy. They get mad cause I say that. Then they say this and say that. Girl, your mother is Beyonce. They got billions of dollars. She can do a lot of that little girl. That little girl could be influential somewhere, talking about real good things, mental health, stuff with children. She's only 13. Ain't nothing wrong with a 13.
Blue Ivy's experience isn't exactly rare when it comes to celebrity kids. But what does make her story stand out is how relentless the attention has been. From the moment she was born, she's faced intense public scrutiny, unrealistic expectations, and constant speculation, not just about her future, but also about her looks. And the pressure? It all seems tied directly to the image Beyoncé has spent years crafting. See, Beyoncé's brand isn't just about music, it's about flawless presentation. Her image has always been watched under a microscope, especially when it comes to beauty standards in the entertainment world. Over the years, people have criticized how Beyoncé seems to lean into Eurocentric ideals, from her consistently straightened hair to her noticeably lighter skin in public appearances. That conversation reached a boiling point during her Renaissance era, when she appeared with platinum blonde hair and looked visibly lighter. That's when the internet exploded with skin bleaching rumors. Her mom, Tina Knowles, even had to step in to shut things down. She posted, "She does a film called Renaissance where the whole theme is silver, silver hair, silver carpet, silver outfits. And you bozos decide she's trying to be a white woman. Clown behavior." Now, whether you believe the rumors or not, the fact remains, Beyoncé's image has helped set a certain beauty blueprint in the industry. And unfortunately, Blue Ivy is being held to that same impossible standard. People don't just see Blue as a child, they see her as Beyoncé's daughter and expect her to mirror her mother's looks and glam. Every time Blue Ivy steps out in public, the comparisons restart, especially around her skin tone, hair texture, and facial features. Let's be honest, Jay-Z hasn't exactly been celebrated for his appearance in the media. So when people say Blue Ivy looks more like her dad, it's often not meant as a compliment. And now, according to this alleged surgeon, Beyoncé and Mama Tina are doing everything they can behind the scenes to make Blue look less like Jay-Z and more like her mom. Now I know, the idea of a young girl getting surgery might seem extreme to most of us. But in Hollywood, it's sadly more common than you think. Bella Hadid got a nose job at just 14. Fillers, tweaks, and all kinds of enhancements happen way earlier than the public realizes. And the worst part, some celeb parents allegedly encourage it while their kids are still young, so later they can just say, "Oh, it was puberty." And if what this surgeon is claiming is true, Beyoncé and Tina might be preparing Blue Ivy for that exact path, all in the name of protecting the family brand. Like that blind item said, it's about securing the bag, not protecting the child. But what do you think? Is this just how things work in the industry, or has it gone too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and when you're done, check out this next video. Things are only getting deeper from here.